Consider the function f of x is equals to root 3 sine x plus cos x, where x is between 0 to pi and g of x is given as 2x. And for part A, all we need to do is we need to find out f of g of x. So that's basically f of g of x. And we know the expression for g of x to be 2x. So that's basically f of g of x would be same as f of 2x. Now, if I talk about what is f of 2x, f of x is given like this. F of 2x would be, I just need to replace x with 2x. So when I do that, it's going to be square root of 3 into sine of 2x plus cos of 2x. And this is the right expression. And here, the marks distribution goes something like this. If you're able to show that, we need to find out if you're able to show that f of g of x is same as f of 2x, you can get 1 mark. And if you show this particular statement, you will get another mark. So that's how the 2 marks are distributed. For part B, we need to solve this equation. So we know this f of g of x, we got it in part A. That's basically square root of 3 into sine 2x plus cos 2x. And this is what is equals to 2 into cos 2x. Now, whenever you have any expression in just sine and cos, you should always think about combining them and without any numbers in it. You should always think about, is it possible to make this as tan x? So I'm going to take this cos 2x to the right-hand side. So I'll be having root 3 into sine 2x is equals to 2 cos x minus cos 2x. Okay, let me write down each steps. 2 cos 2x minus cos 2x. So which can be just written as cos 2x. So now, whenever you have sine on one side and a cos on another side, you should always think about how can you make it as tan. I'm going to divide both the sides with cos 2x. So when I do that, or in another word, taking cos 2x to the left-hand side, so I'll just get root 3 into sine 2x over cos 2x is tan 2x. So because sine over cos is tan. And here this would be just 1. And if root 3 goes to the other side, so I'll be getting tan of 2x is equals to 1 over root 3. Then 2x would be tan inverse of root 3. Sorry, tan inverse of 1 by root 3. And this is a no calculator. We should be aware of the basic trigonometric angles. And tan inverse of 1 over root 3 is basically 30 degrees. But we should not write it as 30 degrees because they have said x is between 0 to pi. So that means we need to write it in terms of pi, which means in terms of radians. So 30 degrees in radians would be, the first possible answer would be pi over 6. Now, this is not the only answer. If you do only this, you will not get the complete marks. This is not the only answer. There could also be more than one answer. So in order to do that, so now we are finding the possible values of 2x. So one point to notice, we should never ever simplify this until it's a last step. And before the last step, you should find out all the possible angles for 2x. Now, if pi by 6 is the first answer, of course, let's figure out till what point I need to find it. So I need to multiply it with 2 throughout. When I do that, I'll be getting something like 0 is less than or equals to 2x is less than or equals to 2 pi. So the new domain for 2x would be 0 to 2 pi because the domain for x was 0 to pi. In order to get 2, so I have just multiplied throughout with 2. So which means all possible answers I need to find out for 0 to 2 pi. Now, whenever we are getting the angles with tan inverse, if the first angle is theta, the second angle would be 180 plus theta. Of course, 180 in radians would be pi plus theta because tan would be positive in the first and the third quadrant. So that's why it has to be, the second angle would be pi plus pi by 6. And the third angle would be 2 pi plus theta. And 2 pi plus theta would cross this. So that's why it's just going to be this. So in that case, 2x would be equals to either pi by 6, or this is going to be 7 pi by 6. And 2 goes to the other side. So that's the reason x would be either pi by 12 or 7 pi by 12. And this is the right answer for the sum. And the 5 marks distribution goes something like this. So now, showing the simplification, that is root of sine 2x is equals to cos 2x. Till this step, you will get 1 mark. And getting the expression either tan 2x is equals to 1 over root 3, or basically you can also get it in terms of cot. Instead of dividing it with cos 2x, if you would have divided it with, let's say, sine 2x, you would have got something like cos over sine, which is cot. Even if you get a cot expression, that's still correct. So this would carry a second mark. And getting the first answer, which is pi by 6, showing up this particular step, would carry another mark. So 3 marks are distributed like this. And the final 2 marks are for each of these answers. So for pi by 2, 1 mark. And for 7 pi by 2, 1 mark. So this is how the 5 marks are distributed for part B.